Hello, back another video about how I have a positive cancer journey. And I'd like to talk about today is about side effects. And most of us are aware that the things we give our attention to tend to be the things that grow in our life. Now that can be true for anxiety, it can be true for happiness, and it can be true for yellow cars. So the more we focus on them, the more we notice them. Okay, and that's the attitude I carry into my relationship with my side effects. Okay, now chemotherapy is basically the doctors trying to achieve a balance between poisoning the cancer and not poisoning the patient. And when you put poison into the body of a person, it has side effects. Okay, now the thing is those side effects can be really quite severe, except they haven't been for me. Now that might be because my body's more tolerant of this stuff than others. It may be because I'm fitter, stronger and healthier, so I have a better sort of base point to start with. Or it could be that actually the chemotherapy I've been on is less strong, less aggressive than other people's forms of chemotherapy. And it could be a combination of all three of those. However, it could be something to do with the mental attitude that I carry into that relationship with my side effects as well. Okay. So my way of dealing with my side effects is basically denial. Well, almost. I choose to simply not focus on the side effects. That's all I choose to do. And this can be quite challenging because most of the doctors you meet, they're really keen to point out all the side effects that you could possibly have because they feel it's their duty to prepare you for them. And here in Derby, there's this process you have to go through that before you're even allowed to go through a new form of treatment, you have to have a meeting with a lady that we nicknamed Sad News Sue. Now, before I go any further, I do want to let you know that Sue is the most gentle, kind and compassionate person you could ever meet. And she has, in my opinion, a terrible, difficult job to do because her job is essentially to sit down and tell you about all the nasty side effects you're going to get when you start your new treatment. I think I can count 5 in the last 2.5 years that I've had. So I've had 5 of these meetings, okay? And in one of these meetings, she actually did say to me, Julian, this time you are going to lose your hair. Okay, now let's be clear, this is a fashion statement I make here. Okay, now from the start, I resisted seeing Sue, but it was compulsory to see her. So when I did meet her, I would listen, but not listen. And what I mean by that is that I'll be nodding and agreeing, yeah, but inside my head, mentally, I've got my fingers inside my ears and I'm going, nah, like a little child. I'm not listening, okay? And guess what? My side effects were minimal. Far, far better than most people experience. And the reality is that all it meant is that instead of looking out for the side effects, I just experienced whatever I experienced and I got on with my life. Okay. And again, to repeat some of the activities that go on in my life over the last 2.5 years, consistently, whilst I've been going through this journey, is that I play badminton once a week, I play golf once a week, I go walking regularly, I drink beer, I spend time with my friends, and I spend time with my family. I really, really enjoy life. Okay. Now, I'm not saying this is the be all and the end all. It's just another piece of the jigsaw of living a determinedly positive cancer journey. Why do I do this? You know why I do this? I want to raise awareness of these things. I want to help as many people as I can change their own personal narrative around their cancer journey. And specifically in the short term, I want to raise awareness of the fundraising that me and my friends are doing. We have a target of raising £50,000 in the next 12 months for 3 amazing causes. And the starting point is in 5 days' time, I will walk 42 miles in less than 24 hours across some really quite challenging terrain. So please share, please donate, please talk about the things that I'm talking about. And in advance of you doing any of those things, thank you very, very much.